people then consider what they were created
Okay,
from.
1 second. 1 second. So the verse says, فَلْيَنْظُرِ الْإِنسَانُ مِمَّا خُلِقَ. Let the human being, not people, let the human being, and then continue reading, yeah? Let him consider or see from what he was created.
They were created from a spurting fluid.
Okay, so spurting fluid, correct. You were saying sperm a minute ago.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you this question. Is spurting fluid and sperm the same thing? This is a completely different question.
No.
Yeah,
no.
okay. So if someone says, if I have a bottle of water and then I like push out some liquid, does that fall under the definition of spurting liquid or fluid? It does, of course.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Sure. So when we say fluid omitted or ejected, whatever term you want to use, or whatever translation you just used, there is nowhere there does it say sperm, correct?
Yeah,
so
no,
what
it doesn't say sperm.
Sure. Now the Quran in many other places uses a specific word for sperm. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so there are words for sperm, like nutfa. There are words for semen and sperm and mani and nutfa. And these words exist in the Quran.
Yeah.
So since these words exist in the Quran, and here this verse specifically uses another word, ma'in dafiq, a fluid omitted. Ma, by the way, in the Arabic language can mean water, fluid, any type of fluid, basically. Ma.
Yeah. Okay,
ma, any type of fluid. Dafiq means it's flowing, omitted, ejected, etc. Just like a flowing water, fluid, etc. That's all the verses say. Now, the fact that this verse doesn't use nutfa and it doesn't use mani and it doesn't use any of these words is clearly telling you that something else is going on here, isn't it? Wouldn't you agree it's rational to say that since it's using a different word? So it uses the word for sperm in other places. In here, specifically, it uses a different word. So is it not trying to say something else? What is it you don't know about this?
I can believe that it's trying to say something else, yeah.
Okay, so here the verse is not talking about sperm. Once we've established that clearly, it's talking about gushing fluid, emitted fluid, etc. Okay, now let's continue reading. Yeah,
stemming from between the backbone and the rib cage.
1 second. So here, stemming or coming out from between the backbone and the rib cage. Okay, ribs and backbone. Let's just say ribs and backbone to make it very simple. Okay. Now, if we have the verse saying stemming, what is stemming there? So that's the second question I'm asking. So the first question we've already established that this is not sperm. Number 2, we are saying here, what is coming out from between the backbone and the ribs? What is the verse talking about? Read the verse again.
Yeah. So it says, the verse again. About fluid that stem. Well, it's not stem. Yeah, coming from between the backbone and the rib cage.
Yeah. What is coming out? What is coming out?
Water. It's like a spurting fluid.
Why? Why can this verse cannot be referring to the noun that was mentioned before, which is the human being? You have pronoun there. You have 2 nouns that have been mentioned. First, let the human being consider from where he was created, which is the verse before.
Yeah.
And then it gives you a description from what he was created, which is a gushing fluid. And then it says here, coming out. Why is this coming out? Why is it necessarily referring to the fluid and not the human being? Why? Not only in the Arabic language, but any language, it can refer to the other noun. Now, if you read, for example, Abdul Halim's translation, if you'd like to Google that right now, Abdul Halim's translation of the Quran, and go to the same verse. So it will tell you the human being is coming out. Read it for us, please.
Okay, so it says, man should reflect on what he was created from.
So here, you see, it's more precise here. So it says what? Let man. So it talks about a human being, insan, not people, which is like nas. It's a different word, but okay.
Yes.
Continue reading, yeah.
He is created from a spurting fluid. Then he emerges from between the backbone and the breastbone. Got it.
You see?
So
very, very clear.
Yes.
Yeah, very, very, very clear. Very, very obvious. Okay. Now, so very easily explained. Correct?
Yes.
Now,
yes.
The first assumption is that this verse is referring to sperm. It's not referring to sperm at all. So that's an incorrect assumption. And number 2, the verse is not necessarily referring to the fluid, the gushing fluid. It can refer to the human being, and it can refer to the gushing fluid. Okay. So what if someone says, no, I know, I'm you know what? I'm gonna say, I don't accept your explanation. I only take the gushing fluid. Let's say, okay. So let's take the gushing fluid theory. The gushing fluid theory refers to the semen. First to the semen, not the sperm. These are 2 separate things because it's the whole fluid. If it refers to the fluid, which is the semen. Now that semen can exist if you want to look at the end of the backbone and the ribs, it's in between the 2 points. Or if you want to take a different translation in the Arabic language, because it can also refer to the coccyx bone, not necessarily the backbone. So it can be the ribs and the coccyx bone, which is here, down, under. And either way, it can be in between. So whether you want to take the translation, so you have something called the seminal vesicles, which is located up. It's not located down where the testicles are. That's why people make the confusion when they think about the sperm. It's not talking about the sperm. It's talking about the semen. And the semen starts, the fluid starts from the seminal vesicles. It's originated there. So you can Google where the seminal vesicles are. And you'll see probably a picture of that next to the backbone. Now, either way, whether someone wants to take that interpretation or doesn't want to take the interpretation, this verse, nobody can come and say there's an error in it in any way, shape, or form.
Got it. I got it. Okay. Okay, right. I think that clears up that one for sure.